Well, we have Event 7 that started off today, and there's new stuff in there. Quite a lot of new stuff. So let's find out. These are all existing. KarnoV gets a costume. Forgotten KarnoV. ToXicandra becomes irrelevant and then comes with a costume. Bonus. Doing the same shit. Of course, now giving boosted health. Sorry, Chiki. There are other fellows who have come. Yes, your moderate mana might be a catch. We'll come down to that. Actually, let's start with these fellows only. So, what does KarnoV do? He's got a stats boost, has become a fighter class from earlier monk. Villain family bonus available for 1, 2, 3 heroes. 10, 30, and 50% chance to heal 15, 35, and 70% of the damage dealt when attacking an enemy. And then 40, 80, and 120% more damage dealt against minions and mega minions. That's a massive costume bonus. They were coming. That's why the absurd buff was given to basically everybody, but new heroes got crazy stats boost, costume boost. I mean, not costume. New fellows don't have costume, but stats boost, which was absolutely absurd. Season 2, 3 fellows absolutely overlooked. But okay. I feel ethically you should be providing level playing field because you're offering those heroes in portals. And new players who are coming, they have no clue. And content creators are doing it free of cost as enthusiasts. You cannot expect them to constantly caution. That shows the game to be totally shitty and unethical. Season 2, Season 3, of course, you may be having plans of, again, loads of stupid 4, 5, 6 costumes on each hero. But come on, guys. You have to go some amount of ethical. Just because Small Giants has started engaging a little bit with content creators, I'm not going to become sweet talking cutie just to get some promo code. Fuck. This is stupid. They're not giving creators anything, by the way. Let me make that absolutely clear, except those promo codes, which is shared with channel members. And yeah, I will not say anything further. You may find once in a while somebody being given a promo code because the general one they'll give on special occasions, but occasionally they will give to certain creators, which will pop up as a surprise. Having said that, so that's your costume bonus. You've got a passive. When this character casts a special skill, all enemies receive 513 curse damage over 4 turns, starting low, increasing. They'll be mostly pokes. You can see that stats are current. That's your max preview, which is really high stats. Trying to make him juicy. Damage reduction is the 8th of power. It's minus 10% of the damage received. Slumbering beat down at slow speed is the special, but before that, this is your master revive. 30% chance to revive at the end of the turn, and if that happens, character gets plus 25% attack for 2 turns. Slumbering beatdown is the special. Deals 340% damage to all enemies. It used to be 290. And after the power, alters the power of all dark shields on the board. Attacking hero, it's plus 64%, and defending, it's minus 57. Become weakened at minus 57% attack. Deals extra damage against holy. So this is the same. Damage has gone up, and deals extra damage against holy is added. That's it. Let's go back to normal. Get in, get out. ToXicandra. Never got her. But there are folks that used to worship her. And she did. Because at that time's gameplay, that was unique. So from cleric, she becomes druid, which means she'll get a fatty minion. This is the same. Costume bonus, we know. And those are the stats. This is your max preview. She becomes quite current. And her 8th power is plus 40% defense against special skills. So she survives. Talent, Master Companion. If this character received any damage by end of enemy turn, 15% chance to activate the following. Summon a thorn minion with 25% health and 25% attack. Oh, that's a fatty minion via the talent. What does she do? Blooming Growth at fast speed is a special. Boosts health of all allies by 750. All allies receive moderate amount of mana over 3 turns and cleanses status ailments. So it was 30% heal and rest of the stuff stays the same. This obviously is much higher, the original version, the attack. Here she becomes more balanced. So that's ToXicandra for you. Now we go to the new fellow. Hachiko doesn't get a costume, mean fellows. So that's it. Okay. Dunnar Hart is a fire element, barbarian, bard, legendary hero. Bard family has this benefit that solo heroes get plus 5% mana generation. So that's that. Revive. Character chance of revival is reduced for all enemies in the battle. The chance is 20% of the original value. That's hardly anything. Moving to the max preview, you can see the stats. Let's look at the barbarian talent. Master wound. After any normal attack, plus 30% chance to activate the following effects. Deals 80% of the damage done by the normal attack over 5 turns. If target already has this ailment, the previous ailment's remaining damage is added to the new ailment as additional damage. That's really cool. In terms of 8th power, ailment immunity for 6 turns. Having said that, let's go back to normal. Infernal Drumstorm at slow speed is the special. Deals 500% damage to all enemies. All enemies receive corrosive burn for 5 turns. The corrosive burn deals 322 burn damage and lowers the target's defense by minus 13% each turn. So a passive of the Untold Tales 2 and the Constructor Heroes has been inserted over here as a hero special. Deals extra damage against heroes with minions or mega minions. Okay, let's find out. Max preview, 322 goes to 457. Caster regenerates 1480 boosted health over 4 turns. 4 turns, that's a decent one. Caster gets plus 50% mana generation for 4 turns. So he really speeds up. I think the subsequent ones will be much faster. Technically, if you put the appropriate troops, will be fast speed hero after the first fire. And you take appropriate colleagues, troops, and family bonuses, he can be much faster than that slow speed for the first fire itself. So yeah, that's Dunnar Hart. Well, you let him fire and you're dead. And he won't die. Simple. And he'll keep rolling. So you're dead, he won't die, and you'll keep rolling, and your revival chances will be reduced too. So yep, you got that. Now, We have these got from Path of Valor. So let's find out. Whacker. I had leveled him up and then chucked him out, fed him away, wasn't using him. Zarel still exists, but this one is going to be fed away. And that's it. So, good luck if you're chasing anyone, and congratulations if you've landed the one that you want, or for that matter, anybody. Cheers, and catch you in the next video.